there was no point in saying.
Dad, I thought she had the chance that she was going to make it.
Technically, there are still some body functions, but the brain did some tests. There is no activity there, nothing. Haley, would you get Miss Keppel a glass of water, please?
Sorry for the eye drop.
Honey, would you like some tea, maybe? Something stronger to drink?
No. No, I need to call David.
I could make the call for you if you don't feel up to it.
No, I guess I'll call him in New York. He's my brother-in-law, and I should do that.
Well, you were just going to sit down and relax now. I'll make the phone for you.
It's just terrible here. Have some water.
Oh, I can't believe this is happening. But it really is, isn't it? It's true.
Mr. Keppel's right. You need to rest. Give yourself some time.
Would you please have him call this number when he returns? It's very urgent. C.C. Keppel. Yes, I'm his wife's uncle. Thank you. Supposing he was out, but I left our number. He'll call back. I said to keep an eye on. I've got to call our guests and postpone the wedding.
Can I get you anything? How about if we take you upstairs and go lie down?
No.
Yeah.
No, Ted. Ted, I want to use your car.
Oh, I don't think that's
No,
a good idea,
please,
right?
Ted. It's very important.
I didn't think you would tell him.
You said I should.
I know, but when you waited so long.
You know, Nick said I wanted this to happen, Mom.
What does that mean?
He said I'd know how he'd react, and that this was my way of getting out.
Is there any truth to that?
Maybe. I don't know. I hope not. You know, how can I be so out of touch with myself? I know. Did you know it would turn out this way?
Oh, no. I hoped it wouldn't.
You know, I still feel guilty. I guess telling the truth doesn't take that away.
Kelly, listen to me. I think if you give it time, you and
No. Nick will never feel the same way about me. Never. You know, this morning everybody was looking up at the sky. They were looking for rain, wondering if we were going to postpone. At least nobody will have to wonder anymore.
And where have you been?
The library.
The what?
You heard me.
I didn't know you knew where the library was.
Just doing a little research.
Oh, yeah, and what?
Heart transplant. I didn't realize how many they do these days. Of course, there's still a lot of risks involved, but under the right conditions.
And what are the right conditions?
Well, the person who receives the heart has to be under 50.
Huh?
Heart certainly qualifies there. And the donor has to be under 40, and the death had to have been caused by some kind of trauma to the brain.
It doesn't make you a little sick to talk about this stuff.
I think it's very interesting to learn about how the body works.
Oh, yeah, me too. That's why I like to stay in shape, so my body can work real good.
Just keep it covered when my niece is around. You gonna level with me, Pearl, or do I drop the case?
Julia, it's not a game with me, okay? I got reasons for living like I
It don't
do.
matter anymore, Pearl.
But you understand they matter to me.
Not this time.
Okay, if I come back in now? Yeah, sure, come on in. Our business is finished here.
Are we?
Yeah. Ask me whatever you want. You're satisfied that your client's price will not be jeopardized? I'm not her client no more. What? Yeah, she don't want to take my case, so I'm on my own. So what? What do I care? I got nothing to be scared of. The way I look at it, nobody's gonna stick me in the clinker for something I didn't do. I hope not. But if they wanted to, you're not making it too tough.
What's that?
Hey, you're not my lawyer anymore, so what do you care? What is that?
This is a police report involving an incident with Madeline where you didn't mention it to me, by the way, wherein you were accused of theft. You remember that?
Oh, accused, so big deal. It all blew over. She tried to plant a necklace in my pocket. She tried to set me up to make it look like I stole a necklace.
Now, why would she do a thing like that?
So, she could get me fired by the big man CC, but the cops, before they came, I figured out what they were up to, okay? And that necklace was right back where it started from.
Madeline wanted to get you fired.
Of course. But from the beginning, Courtney, she was on my side, yeah. She was the one responsible for me getting hired in the first place, and she wouldn't let her sister get away with nothing.
Did they argue about it?
Sure they argued on me sometimes.
Oh, that's great. That's 2 more motives. That's just what you need.
What do you mean 2 more mortgages? What are you talking
It
about?
looked like Madeline. You wanted Madeline dead because you wanted to keep your job and because of your girlfriend.
Courtney's not my girlfriend. What are you talking?
Pearl, don't. You're going to hang yourself, okay? Just don't answer any more questions until you get another lawyer.
You're serious about not taking this case?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Okay, it's a very long story. At least you didn't drop me in the middle of the case like you did with that guy in Phoenix.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on between you two, but until another lawyer gets here, I'd like you to stick around. I have some more questions to ask, and I'd like to do them in the presence of counsel.
Go ahead.
Why were you in the bungalow in the first place? Why weren't you in your car waiting as usual?
Okay, she was late. It was my day off. I wasn't even supposed to be working there. I was getting very tired of waiting for this lady, so I go to try to find out what she's up to.
Did you knock?
Did I knock? Of course I knocked. There was no answer. The door wasn't even locked. It wasn't even all the way closed. So what do I do? I push it open. And I see her lying there. I see the blood. I see the hammer. I push it out of the way. And, I swear to God, I was scared to death, Cruzy.
Why didn't you call for help, bro?
I called. That's the first thing I did. I got right on the phone, but it was disconnected. The plug was pulled right out of the wall. So what do? I remembered. There is a phone in the limousine. Yes, a phone. And I ran right out to the limousine.
So you were on the phone when the manager came up to you at the limousine?
Well, of course I was. I had the receiver right here in my right hand.
Well, he didn't see it.
Well, then the man is blind because I was in the middle of dialing 911. Medical emergency. 911. What's the matter?
You didn't sound like yourself for a minute there, Pearl.
Maybe you sounded just like yourself, Pearl.
Oh, come on. What are you two talking
Drop
about?
it, Pearl. Drop the accent. Drop the whole routine.
Oh, I see. I gotta talk a certain way. You're starting in on my voice now, attacking my credibility on that level? What difference does it make whether I have an accent or no
All
accent?
the difference in the world. I don't know when you're going to realize that.
A few months back, I did something very foolish. I slept with Mick's brother.
Dylan? Good grief, Kelly's not even fit to be in the same room with you. He's a poor excuse for a man.
I know that, and I can't explain it.
What are you trying to do, get back at Nick or something? You have an argument? What was
Daddy,
it?
I lost control. I hate myself for it, but it happened.
I don't believe I'm hearing this, especially from you.
Or maybe I'm more human than you realize.
No, maybe you're more like your mother than I realized.
Oh, Daddy, stop it. This is my mistake. Leave her out of it.
Haven't you learned anything about what she went through?
Daddy, tell me something. Why is what she did or what I've done so completely different from you? You gonna stand here and make me believe that you didn't lie once in your life to get what you wanted? Or that you didn't use somebody in a bad way? Or make an error in judgment that you regretted?
All right. I'm sorry, honey. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, baby. I know what you're going through.
You have no idea what I'm going through. All you know is that I deserve it. And I can't argue with you there.
Kelly, where you? Kelly!